It was a long time ago that I remember that I chose to go to engineering. Then one day that I find out that I don't like the people that I was studying with them, and I want to do something else. That's not the work that I want to do. So I consulted one of my friends who was in medical school. He advised me that you better just change branch because you're a good student and it's shame to study, engineering while you can go to medical school. And I tried to find out that if I can do it. He said, because you're number 43 between 37,000, so you have a chance to go it. So anyhow, we did it, and we went to medical school at Pahlavi University School of Medicine in Shiraz, Iran, which was all in English language. That medical school is associated to Johns Hopkins Hospital, University of Pennsylvania, and Kent University. And our textbooks were the same as theirs. And all of our studies were in English. We're reading in English, presenting the cases in English, and everything was exactly like what you do over here.
When I first got here, I was a little nervous because this would be my potential second job that I was applying for. But I had an interview with Chris and Doctor. They both made me feel very comfortable. So I was a little scared because I haven't been in the medical field before. I used to work for OB, but I was very excited. So just knowing that everybody is very friendly, it made me feel that much more comfortable to want to work here.
Patients are our family. That's why we are very well loved here in the community. They all know that Dr. Salmassi's office is a very, professional office. We're very professional. We love our patients. They mean everything to us, and we see them as family.
Well, medical school was a kind of psychological education for me too, because I find out that I can get more helpful to patients, and I love what I'm doing. And to me, it was kind of fun than is a job. It was in duty. And I went to the branch of pathology, anatomical clinical pathology. And then I went to subspecialty, blood bank and immunohematology. And then I was assistant professor at the University of Missouri, Kansas City for 4 years, associate director of the blood bank program, and associate director of the anatomic pathology. I left Iran in 1975, and I was here until 84. So I didn't go to Iran until 23 years later, and I started practicing medicine, family practice at Delano in 1984.
In this past 7 years that I've been working here, I've got to really know Dr. Salmassi. He cares so much about his patients, his staff. For us, we considered patients our family. And he is one of the few doctors that I've known that takes his time with his patients. He makes sure he gets all the information he needs, and any of the patients have any other further questions. He's very detailed in his office visits, and he cares for the well-being of the patients.
The first thing that I noticed about Dr. Salmassi is that he's very, very kind, very, very kind doctor. And as I got to start working with him, I had never in my life met, I've gone to doctors before, but I've never in my life met a physician that takes his time with his patients and is so caring about the patient's issues. And never in my life had I met anyone so compassionate about what he does.
Well, it's almost everything. I have family practice, I do that, but I do some cosmetic work. And some of my cosmetic work is like it's laser treatment, IPL, to do for or hair removal, for photofacials, for removal of blemishes, for spider veins, scar removals, mainly early in the morning and in the evenings, and also I do it on Friday afternoon and sometimes on Saturdays.
We also do the lipo laser. That is something that new that we're doing here at the office. It helps for weight loss. It helps for contouring of the body as well, and it also helps reduce stretch marks as well. He sees patients for anything they need to be seen, for any complaint, for medical clearance, for any type of problems that they have, whether it be heart problem, orthopedic problem, just infection, for any problem that patients have. Doctor is always the right guy to go to.
Injections and do some exercises with a special exercise machine for after the laser treatment. And also we give diet plans and plans for any patient will be special. How long they need to use it and how do we use it.
Well, the phone rings, the patient's on the other side. It's usually to make an appointment. They want to know when it's our next available appointment. And we love our patients, so we try to get them in as soon as possible. And we just schedule them as soon as we can so they can see Dr. Salmassi for the next appointment.
Looking forward to see more patients, more of these cases, and more things to be added to my practice for cosmetic work.